So you said he was good at he was an operations officer.
Mm-hmm.
Who was he one of the best that you knew at the agency? That guy?
Yeah, he was. And funny thing too, this was his first tour as an operations officer. He had been in the agency for 25 years, but he was a polygrapher. And he got bored. And before he was a polygrapher, he was a deputy sheriff in Baltimore. So it's not like, he had been doing this for decades and it was second nature. We were both in our first operational tours. It's just it was just built in him as part of his personality to be able to talk to you for 10 minutes and figure out if yes, you're a legitimate target, or no, I need to move on to the next guy. I never saw anything. I never worked with anybody else that was such a natural at assessing personalities like he was.
Would you say for the most part that it's either you have it or you don't, or that it can be taught?
Oh, it can definitely be taught. Definitely. But you also have to have that spark. I'll tell you another thing. I sat next to a guy in Arabic training. So we sat next to each other 11 and a half months, 3 people in the class. So we became really good friends. And his dad had been the deputy director for operations, right? And this guy, good looking guy, totally ripped, constantly working out. And man, did he have a knack for Arabic. It was a gift. And I remember telling my wife at the time, he is a natural case officer. Natural. It's going to be incredible. So I went overseas. He went to the very next neighboring country. And we went at the same time, like on the same day. He calls me about 2 months into it. And he said, any chance you're going to be in my area in the future? And I said, I wasn't making any plans to be, but you okay? He said, no, I need somebody to talk to. So that weekend, I flew to the next country and went to his place, and he burst into tears. I was shocked by it. His girlfriend was there, and he said, this job is not for me. He said, I can't manipulate people like this. He said, I only did it because I thought my dad would be happy for me to follow in his footsteps. I said, man, you were a natural in training. He said, I can't do it. I don't have it in my heart. He ended up resigning from the CIA and becoming a nurse. And he has been happy ever since. And that was in like 1994. He hated it. So you have it or you don't have it. If you have it, you can be taught how to do it successfully. Otherwise, this job really is not for everybody. And even if you desperately want to do it, almost nobody makes it through the training.